guys, welcome to Kiara's chat room. Hi. Do you like my shirt? Do y'all guys like my shirt? It's from the book, the little kids book. Well, oh my gosh. Well, hi guys. Welcome to my first episode of my podcast. Hi, I'm so glad that you're here and that you're tuning in with me on my first episode. If you're watching, hi. I mean, listening, watching, whatever you're doing right now, hi. Thank you for joining my podcast. So, let me introduce myself. I am Kiara. I am 19 years old, and I have decided to do this podcast. It is basically to help anyone, any girl that has been in my situation, or is my situation, because I will be talking to any age in this podcast, which is things that I have gone through and that I am struggling right now at this age. So, and I'm gonna be your big sister. I am the oldest. I never had a big sister, and I wish I had someone that could talk to me as a big sister. But if you don't have a big sister and you are like me, or you are the youngest and you just don't have a sister, I guess, in a way, I hope that I can give you advice on any situation that you are going through. So first, I would like to give you a verse that I wrote down. It says, "Many are the plans, it is the Lord's purpose that prevails." Proverbs 19:21. This is my journal. It says thoughts on it. I got it at Target, honestly. If you ever need to journal, I suggest journaling this year. Honestly, it's kind of helped me, honestly. I can write anything, how I feel, what I'm feeling, any type of way. Oh my goodness. But yeah, and get comfortable, get some snacks, honestly. My podcast is basically a comfy podcast. I mean, I'm in my room right now. And it's like, yeah, I mean, it's like we're having like a sleepover, but it's daylight outside, question mark. But, yeah, so I'm just gonna be giving you advice about anything. And today's topic is it's honestly about fake friends versus real friends, as you've seen in the thumbnail. Yeah, I'm gonna be talking about fake friends and how to distance yourself if you don't notice that fake friend, because I know sometimes fake friends really give you a mixed emotions if they're really, and it makes you wonder like, oh, are they fake or are they a real friend, and I want to keep them forever. And it's really important to have real genuine friends in your life, because if you don't, it's just gonna mentally drain you, and then that's out the window, honestly. But so if even I'm mostly gonna speak of all ages today, honestly, but because even my age, I am 19 years old, girl, and there are still fake people in this world, no matter how old you are. But fake friends, if you are in the middle school age, or maybe high school age, fake friends. Sorry, um fake friends will get you confused. Like, you can, I feel like you can kind of tell when you know you have a fake friend, but a fake friend will mostly like put you down or gaslight you and tell you like, or like kind of play mind games with you, like, or just say genuine mean things to you, which is so messed up. But I mean, how you notice in a fake friend, they will be like, I'm trying to think of like, I'm trying to think of a scenario here. If you have a fake friend and they're like, oh, like if you ask them, oh, do I look good in this? And they're like, yeah, or like, oh, how can I explain a situation? Like if you ask them, oh, I look good in this, and they say, oh yeah, they're like, yeah, you look good in it, I guess, or like, I don't know, or like, just like some like that manipulative way, like they sound like they're saying it nicely, but they're really not, I guess. Like, if that makes sense. I don't think I'm making sense here, but something like that. Or like if they're talking back, if they're talking mess behind your back, oh my gosh, if they're talking behind your back to another friend of theirs or something, and you overhear it, obviously that's a fake friend. Or if they like switch up in front of like guys, kind of like a pick me. There you go, like a pick me. If they talk about you, or if they talk down on you in front of guys, or even genuinely in front of other people, that's also a fake friend. Because if they were with guys, they should encourage you and tell the guy like, oh, like, this is my friend, blah blah blah, she's really cool and stuff like that. But if you have a friend that's a pick me, please drop them, because that's like their insecurities. Like, that's like them calling out your insecurities or something, or like downing on you for no reason. But yeah, and then versus real friends, like I said, they'll encourage you, they'll take you to your goals, they'll invite you to places no matter where it's at. I mean, honestly, like, even if you were just going to the like grocery store, they'll most likely invite you, or you can just go to their house, hang out, even if y'all are just doing nothing, like watching TV. That's the connection that you want with a real friend, that you have with a real friend. So just honestly, please be careful with the fake people and real people. Like, don't get confused with the two. And if you feel like that person is downing on you, like if you feel really like insecure with the person, then you have to leave, because a person shouldn't make you feel insecure. A person should make you feel like encouraged and like yeah, basically encourage you to do things and achieve your dreams. Like if you, like, honestly, if you tell someone, oh, I have a dream about this, and they're this is what a fake friend would say. They'd be like, oh, I guess, or like, oh, like, that's kind of weird, or like stuff like that will make you overthink the situation. But a real friend would be like, oh yeah, I believe in you, you can do this, like I'll be there for you, I'll support you. Just genuine stuff like that is what a real friend should do. But mostly through all my life, I have had fake friends. Like, I had this one girl I was in middle school. It's like 7th grade. I had this girl, she would talk so much mess about me. And she would come to my house. Like, she would come to my house, and when we stopped becoming friends, she would talk so much mess about, like, my house and, like, my family and me, and I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, but she did have some, like, red flags about her, but I didn't notice. I was, like, kind of young. But yeah, I'm not gonna say names or nothing, but yeah, I had some fake friends in my life, which I'm not friends with them anymore, obviously. But yeah, and I have real friends now that genuinely make me happy and encourage me to do things. For example, like this podcast. Well, actually, I've been wanting to do a podcast for the longest time, but I never had the chance to, because I thought I had to have this fancy equipment. I'm using my phone right now, and like as a microphone, I'm using my headphones. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I'm using my headphones to like, and I use these headphones mostly every day. I work out in these. I like listen to music to them, like around the house or the store or whatever. And I'm using a lamp. Well, not a lamp. It's a lamp. It's a sunset lamp. But yeah, and I was like really like distancing it. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I should and stuff like that. But I had friends that like encouraged me, like, oh, you should do it, and like I think it'll be good, like just stuff like that. And like it, like, and I did my research obviously to do everything, but I did it, and I'm so grateful that I have people that genuinely support me, and just having people like that around you makes you feel better about yourself. Like, excuse me, that make you feel better, and that's what I'm trying to tell you, is that just try to be careful basically around people. But yeah, and okay, I don't know the next topic. Oh my goodness, I'm kind of sleepy, I'm not gonna lie. But so what other topic is a good topic? Oh, should I talk about, oh my goodness, should I talk about like relationships? Ooh. Oh my goodness, okay. Relationships, oh my goodness, okay. Like I said, I am currently 19 years old, but loving yourself is genuinely the most important thing to do in before you get into a relationship. That's also that's also good advice that I can give you. It's just love yourself. And like I said, if that person can't see that your presence is enough, then that's on them, and that you should leave them. So yeah, you are the most amazing person ever, and you probably don't hear that enough, or you don't tell yourself that, but you are. And it's like, you are amazing. You are beautifully made, and you are kind, and you have a kind soul. I don't even know who you are watching, but you have a genuine soul, and don't let people take advantage of you. Like, because that's another thing also. People taking advantage of you, it's like, oh my goodness. People taking advantage of you, especially when you're a really sweet person, it's so horrible. Like, because they know how kind of a person you are, and if they ask you for something, you're gonna, of course you're gonna be like, yeah, here you go, or I'll give you this, I'll give you that, everything, which is genuinely good. But just, like, I mean, be kind to everybody. I'm not saying be mean, but be kind to everybody, but be careful who you're kind to. Does that make sense? Like, because I was taken advantage of so many times. Like if I knew, like, oh my goodness, if I knew how people were back then, oh my gosh. And I know I'm a kind person, so it's really hard to say no. But like I was saying, yes, it is genuinely hard to say no. Just like, if someone does ask you for anything, and they will genuinely show their true colors. Like, for example, if they ask you for this and you say, oh no, I can't right now, they're like, oh, fine, or they give you attitude, then that just shows how fake they are. Or if they're like, but if they're not fake, they'll be like, oh, it's okay, or whatever, like something like that, that will show you that you're not getting taken advantage of. Okay. But yeah, I mean, that's, just be careful. I mean, excuse me. just be careful with people in this world. I mean, I'm not saying make friends or whatever. You make friends. Just be cautious who you're friends with. Because, I mean, I wish I had someone that would tell me things like this when I was younger, in a way. But again, I didn't have an older sibling. I'm the oldest sibling, so I basically had to learn everything on my own. So yeah, and even right now I'm still learning. I'm barely 19. I'm still learning about life. I did graduate from my high school, and I mean, after graduating, it's genuinely a good feeling. Like, I never liked school, so it felt good to get out of high school. But that's another topic for another time, honestly. But yeah, I feel like middle school is where you can It's where you find who you are, who you want to be friends with, all that stuff. But just be cautious. That's all I'm gonna say. And if no one has told you, genuinely, like, and if you feel really insecure right now, just know that you are loved, you are beautifully made, you have a kind soul. You are made for this life that you are living right now. Even if it feels like you're not, you feel worthless, please let me encourage you that you are not worthless. You are worth it, and I'm glad that you are here. And not because you're listening to me, but genuinely because you are here. Even though I do not know you, I'm glad that you are here and living life, breathing. And just know God has a plan for you. Even if it feels like, even though if it feels like nothing, trust me, God always has a plan for every single person that is walking, talking, breathing every single day. And I know it can be exhausting going through your personal battles and fake friends, bullying, home issues, or family issues. I know that is hard, but if you ever need anybody, God is there. And if you don't have friends, try to make some. But like I said, be careful. And yeah, just have someone to talk to. It can even be an adult. Just have someone that you can trust and that you can talk to. So yeah, that's my little advice. Genuinely my advice about anything. And also, you're not alone in any situation, because I have not gone through every situation, but I've gone through most situations that every girl has gone through. So I hope you can relate to, I hope y'all can relate to any of my stories and agree about the advice that I give you. I mean, I'm trying to give the best advice here. But I hope this helped. I hope this podcast / video helped what you're going through, or what you're, I guess in the future. I don't really know, but I hope this helps. I hope you can come back to this video and rewatch and review all my advice that I have given you. Guys, I hope this advice helped, and thank you so much for tuning in into my first episode of this podcast. And I hope y'all come back for episode 2 next Sunday. And yeah, I'll see y'all next week. Bye!